Bryan Cody, and I'm the president of Shattermare Comics. We are an indie developer for comic books, indie publisher as well, based out of Jacksonville, Florida. So this weekend, the 29th and 30th of January, we got a signing at Mythical Mountain in their mansion store in Jacksonville. And we've got a signing Sunday at the Cobblestone location, which is in basically St. Augustine.
I am Jason Sobol, and I am a contracted artist for a variant cover, which we're looking forward to releasing at Mythical Mountain this weekend.
We had the idea for a comic book at first, but Gabe, who will be here this weekend, has always wanted to start a comic book company. And I've had experience working in publishing on the music side, and there's a lot of crossover. So we kind of decided, well, why don't we start a publishing company and see if we can help promote other indie creators. We have this long-running D&D game, like it's a homebrew D&D adventure campaign. And so we were sitting around the table after a session one night and we were like, man, we've been doing this for like 3 years. We've got notes from the DM, we got notes from the original DM. We all play the character, like we've all written the story. Why don't we do something with this? And so we were like, I think it was Gabe also who was like, oh, let's make a comic. So that was pretty much it. And here we are. And I'd say the biggest challenge for me is coordinating everyone. So I'm the president, art director, I wear a lot of hats, project manager, and we specifically commission out all the art for the book because none of us can draw to save our lives. So I'd say for me, that's probably the biggest challenge. Like every 2 months is a breakthrough moment for us. Like our first convention at Ancient City Con was really cool because we met very talented artist, Jason Sobol, that will be here at the signing this weekend.
I was invited as a guest to the Ancient City Con a couple months back. And funny, I missed the first day of the show. Just could not make it because I teach and it was a Friday through Sunday show. So I show up on Saturday not expecting much. And it was a great turnout. And among the many awesome people I got to meet was Bryan and the rest of the crew over at Shattermare. And at first it was just talking to them, showing artwork, finding out what they were doing, sharing stories. And eventually it turned into, hey, are you interested in doing some work? You used to work in this line of field specifically, or would you be willing to kind of come back in and do some artwork for us? And the answer, after hearing the idea of the story and talking with him a little bit more, was absolutely.
So talking with him, we got an awesome variant cover out of it. We met the owners of Mythical Mountain. And so this is one of the first signings that we're doing.
I like to begin with heavy discussion with the art director and with other artists working on the book, looking at samples, just getting ideas of what they're looking for. And then we do a lot of hours of what we call ideation, so coming up with sketches of just plans and concepts. And then once those are approved, then I went into illustrating in a more full form.
We want to also expand out as a publisher. So once we launch our book and we're confident that it's picking up legs and going and kind of, and all the art is good and everything, we meet our deadlines and we're on schedule. We want to work with more local artists and writers, which we've got maybe 2 or 3 lined up to start creating separate stories and release those as well. We have some ideas for spin-offs of this one, but we're not, we want to make sure the main party and the main story is going well first. So, but then the other books that we work with people will be their own unique brand new stories.
Take a look at Hardly Heroes. We're going to be at the Manor location on Saturday and the Cobblestone location on Sunday. All again, just a huge kind of shout out to the public. Thanks for having us and thanks for letting us show the book that we were very happy to work on.